So in this front section, let's make some hills. You can do that by just doing 2 curved lines like that. Or you could make one and then make like a road right here. I don't care. Alright, then we're going to make a section that goes behind our house. You could make it curved, you could make it hilly, you could make it straight across. That's up to you, but remember to go behind your house. Then we're going to make the horizon line up here, which is where the sky meets the land. And we want to put some hills like this, okay? So this is going to be the sky. This is the farthest away. This is a little bit closer. This is the closest. Now, once you have in those, we need to add in some trees. This is really going to make it look like some parts are farther away and some are closer. So up here in the really far away part, we want to put a tiny tree. And I just draw spooky trees like this. I do like a trunk, color it in, and then add in some spiky looking branches like that. So that's a tiny tree. Anything you put up here is going to need to be tiny. So even if you did like pumpkins, you could do a little graveyard, but your graves need to be tiny. You would have to use a little tiny Sharpie to draw them. I like to put a little land there, like little grass. So tiny. Then in this section, let's put a medium-sized tree. A tree about as big as your house. So I'm going to do my trunk. I'll color it in a minute. With just some jagged looking branches. Because it's spooky and dead. So I'll color that in a minute. So anything in here needs to be a little bit bigger than that. So maybe I'll do some stepping stones here and a pumpkin that's bigger than that one. And when I draw a pumpkin, I use my curved line so it looks curved, not flat. So there's my and you could make it a jack-o'-lantern, I don't know, whatever you want to do. And if you did a gravestone over here, it would need to be a little bit bigger. Okay? And then in this front section, our tree is going to be big. The biggest tree on the paper. And it's also going to be the closest thing to us, so if it overlaps onto your house, that's okay. Because your viewer's probably standing like right here. Walking up on this spooky haunted mansion. And they're like, I might not want to go in there. So then I'm going to color that in later. I'm not going to do that right this second. But I will color that in. Some people have added like a hole and put an owl in it. That's fine. Alright, so if I did a pumpkin here, it would be big. Or if I did a gravestone here, it would be large. Here lies somebody. I don't know who. Here lies Miss Ray. Ray. Ah, I'm dead. Okay. So there's my spooky hand. Some people have added like a moon, a full moon, or you could do a crescent moon. A crescent moon is just a C shape, and then you close it in. You could add stars. You could add a witch flying on a broomstick. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Witches are kind of hard to draw, though. And I ran out of room for her hat. That's a bummer. There she goes. She's, let's see. I don't know the witch's name. Maybe the witch's name is Monica. Just kidding. Okay, so what are my rules? Somebody read it up on the board. What can we not put on our drawings? Torion. No blood, no weapons. There's a big difference. Can you draw a vampire? Yes. Can you draw a vampire biting someone and blood squirting everywhere? No. Can you draw a zombie?